All right, here's the first video of many on this thing now. I guess I could show you guys. I've already taken the one to the scrapyard, but I missed it before it closed, so I couldn't take the other one. That's gonna go tomorrow morning. Now we got all our room back. There's no RV here, which you guys probably don't even know about. I had like a 25-foot RV, and then those two Integras. So I'm finally back to absolutely nothing besides my car and my truck. These are the parts from the other Integras. We got a spare LS right here, B18B1. We got two subframes right here, Integra subframes. We got spindles, we got the rear discs, and we got a bunch of other stuff back there too, more parts. And then a lot of the other parts are in one of the bedrooms upstairs just because I ran out of space. And now my gate won't close. Fire. Anyway, we're finally gonna start working on this guy. I have a list of what I need to do. There's a bunch of maintenance stuff I'd like to do first. So after we get that stuff sorted, then yeah, I think we should have a proper build going. Also, I need to redo the exhaust. That's another thing, because the shop that did it before, horrible. I checked under there, leaks everywhere. Welds are garbage. My muffler already fell off, so I had to go to a different shop to re-weld a separate muffler on. It is what it is. Gotta spend more money when you go the cheaper route, obviously. But yeah, so we're gonna get all that done. I'm gonna film it all, and we're gonna try and push some power. All right, guys, so I saved you the boring stuff. I just kind of pulled off the headlights, grill, front bumper, and I just kind of got it there, over there, and then my cross member there. My plans might have changed a little. This motor here that I pulled in one of the Integras, or from one of the Integras, I haven't got it started, but it cranks. And I did compression tests. So unless it has like some rod knock or something, like, I don't know. I think it should be fine. But this is the trans I wanted. It's the LS one, not the B16. So I need this trans. And this motor, I kind of have to test it to see if it works. But I just don't want to put it in and it blow up. But what I'm thinking is I want to throw this motor full how it is, maybe just take the AC off and the power steering off and swap the headers around. But put that motor in this car and take that motor out, refresh it on the side, and then I could run this till it explodes, or I don't know. And then once my motor's done, I'll take that out, keep it as a spare, or sell it. All right, boys, it's the next day. We pretty much got it ready to pull. I just kind of did everything and didn't film it just because it's kind of boring. So we got everything pretty much disconnected. This side, axle's out. Shift linkage is out. What else? Got everything just kind of disconnected. The rad out, like I said before. All the hoses are out, disconnected. All the fuel is disconnected. My last thing I'm trying to get is this axle. It's being such a pain to get out of the half shaft. So I'm just gonna take the whole half shaft out. It is what it is. I've been here for about 25-30 minutes trying to hammer it and pry it out, and it's not coming out for whatever reason. It's not like it looks old, but it's like a year old, so it should come out. Anyway, that's literally the last thing, and then it's just the mounts. So I'm gonna take that whole half shaft out so I could just bring the whole axle and half shaft off the engine, and I could just pull the engine up. that you guys can see better. Engine's out. There's a half shaft. That's the piece I couldn't disconnect. I was hammering the crap out of that. But yeah, it's out. Man. Little fluid everywhere, but that's alright. But just to show you guys, I guess, the engine sits in the car like that. And this bolt, very accessible. You just take a wrench and a 17, pop that off, put the chain in there with a washer. Make sure there's a washer on there so you don't break anything. Second, come over here. Over here, I just put this bolt in the head. Seems pretty good, solid. Never had an issue with that. Pulling motors, never broke anything. So that's how I pull that. Yeah, this is so weird. All right, it's a weird angle, but it's what I got. Now, I gotta figure out what to do, because I feel like I could fully put an engine in here by the end of the day, which isn't that bad, because it's sitting right there. Okay, so just doing a little tinkering around. Put my motor here. It's a good motor. Okay, so it's my engine, my transmission, all my stuff. And then we got this guy. Okay, so this was from the part out Integra. It's got my mounts on it. Okay, and I haven't heard this thing run yet. So the plan is I'm gonna put this in there. That's what the plan is right now. I just want to test this engine and see if it runs. And if it runs, I might keep it. All right, well, I just moved that. Took me 20 minutes to put this in. It's not hard at all. Just, like, it's so easy. Me explaining it feels pointless. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Drop it in. I showed you where to connect it. Okay, just again, show you. There's a bolt right here that's usually empty on the head. And then you take that easy access transmission bolt. That's not good. Anyway, all right. So there you attach two chains, and you usually grab it kind of, I think, near this side, near the non-transmission side, so it can angle like this. Okay, so have it angled like this, drop it in, make sure these are not connected to the engine. Okay, so I took mine off, dropped it, put this bolt through here and kind of flapped it onto it. So I kind of lined it up. Same with this one, put the bolt through here and then flapped it down, pushed the engine as needed to line everything up. Super simple. So now all I have to do is just connect all the wiring to where the wiring needs to be connected. Put the power on the battery, which is in the back. I think we're gonna go get some oil because this thing has 0. So I'm gonna go do that quick, and then yeah, we'll start it up, because I don't see an issue of it starting. So we're gonna connect all the fuel and stuff. We're gonna put that on top of the filter. You know how it goes. Hopefully, but I'm trying not to do too much explaining in these videos, because it just seems boring. It seems boring editing it. You guys just want to see results. So I'm gonna just put results. Vice versa, if you guys want to see how-tos, maybe I'll make a separate channel and just explain how-tos on there. So you guys let me know. I'm gonna hook everything up and I'll get back to you. Also, it will probably be dark by then, so I'll have a light. Second, I have to run to Canadian Tire before they close in 30 minutes to get some oil. And then we're golden, honestly. I think we could see this start today. If not, tomorrow morning. And if tomorrow morning rains, I'm gonna snap. But yeah, off we go. Okay, boys, you can see how dark it is already. There's no sun-ish. I don't know. Anyway, whew, we got it all wired up. Everything. Batteries in, wired up. We don't have the ride in, but we're just seeing if it starts, okay? The key's on. And what my issue was before, I put it in, hooked everything up, and then tried to crank it, and there was nothing. But That's because I didn't have these grounds on. I put a ground there, put a ground there. All right. Haven't started it yet. Haven't tried it. You guys are going to be the first to see as well. All right, you guys are going to be the first to see as well. Please start. Please start. No way! No way! Yo! No way, no way. No way, no way. Oh my. I'm so hyped right now. There's no way. You see, I was going like 60, so I'm in first gear or something. We did it. We somehow did it. And it works.